in your way at all?
Not at all. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go for the 6th and final pool game of the tournament. You're going to be watching Dex IG 2829 versus Enid Bruins live from Darby, Kansas at High Point Park. So far, Dex IG 2829 is undefeated in pool. And they will be playing Enid Bruins, one of the better opponents that they will be facing today. And let's get your defense lined out for you. Behind the dish, starting will be number 11, Madison. Over at third base will be Kendall, number 1. Over at shortstop will be number 24, Gigi. Over at first base, we'll have number 30, Graceland. Over at second base, we'll have number 27, Cosette. For your outfielders, over in right field, we'll have number 17, Sophia. Over in center field, we will have number 7, Reagan. And your left fielder is going to be number 28, Kaylee. And your starting pitcher for Dex IG 2829 will be number 16, Fallon. Alrighty, your leadoff hitter for the Bruins is number 5, hitting in the 1 spot. And let's get ready to play the last game of softball. And the first pitch is going to be right at Fallon. Will she have time to pick it up? And they will have her out at first. Good recovery from Fallon there. And that will be 1 out. All right, number 22 will be the second hitter in the lineup for the Bruins. Got 1 out on her. And she's going to fire one there. Kendall's going to handle it real nicely, and that will be a 5-3 out, number 2. Great tag by Kendall over there at third base. Alrighty, number 1 now hitting in the third spot for the Bruins. Coming up in the box. Got 2 outs on her, no runners on. And she's going to look at a ball down in the dirt there. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count now. And that's going to be high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike's the count. 5 pitches thus far for Fallon. Defense coming through for her really well this top half of the first inning. And it's going to be down in the dirt there, bringing in ball 3. Number 1 heading the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a swing on a foul ball to the left side, bringing the count full, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Bruins go down in 1-2-3 fashion. 28-29, Dex IG takes care of it. Great defense there. And we will head to the bottom of the first inning, where Dex IG will be playing offense. I did not have time to get the lineup, so we will be punching them in as they come through. We're not directly under the camera. I got kind of lost my spot. And there's a swing. And the audio is just fine from 20 feet away. So we'll just keep rolling like we are. Good to go. All right, your leadoff hitter is going to be number 27, Cosette, hitting in the 1 spot, followed up by number 24, Gigi, hitting in the 2 spot. And I'm going to assume it might be number 1, Kendall, hitting in the 3 spot. So we're going to go ahead and scratch her down for that. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back at the action, bottom of the first inning. Number 27, Cozy, about to step in the box. Big lick of the bat. And that's going to be a strike called on the outside corner there. Not the pitch that she wanted. And it's going to be that low for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strikes to count now. Number 5 is your starting pitcher for the Bruins. And that's going to be a strike call right down the pipe there. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. Cozy behind the count. And she's going to fire one out there, and that will land for a base hit. And Dex IG has a leadoff single. Oh, I forgot to take her out of the sideline.
Oh, I wonder, would that have messed up the rest of it? Oh, no.
Probably. Alrighty, number 24, Gigi in the box. Got a runner at first. No outs. Show on bunt. Strike right down the middle there. And she's going to fire one over to shortstop. Nobody there at second. Will the throw be in time? And the throw is made at first for the out. But that does move the runner to first to second.
Let's go, Kendall!
Kendall now hitting in the 3rd spot. She got a runner in scoring position at second. And she fouls it off there. Strike 1.
Help you with what? Help you with what?
And she's going to get a piece of that one. Foul ball. Strike 2. Kendall behind the count now. 0-2. And that's going to be in the dirt there. Cozy taking a big lead off a second. And that will bring the count 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No.
And that's going to get past the catcher there, and that will advance Cozy to advance from second to third. Even up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, Dex IG has a runner at third in scoring position with only 1 out. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. And she's going to get a piece of it and stay alive to see at least 1 more pitch. Foul ball. 10 pitches now for number 5 out there. We're going to check the camera here, make sure that foul ball and back into the fence didn't change our view of any way. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at third. And she's going to fight it off and see another pitch. 6th pitch of this at bat. And that's a strike 3 called on the changeup. And they do catch Kendall sleeping there at the plate. All right, Kaylee now in the box.
Hey, let's go. Start us off, Kaylee.
Got 2 outs on her. Runner in scoring position over at third. Let's see what she can do. And that's strike 1 at the knees there. Good pitch to hit. And she's going to get a piece of it and get behind the count there. Foul ball, strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, you got this, Kaylee. Let's go, bro.
Go, sis, you got it right here. Right here.
And that's going to drop there, but that's going to be thrown to first. And an overthrow. Error to first base. That will score Cozy from third. And Kaylee will settle in at second base on the error. And Dex IG takes a 1-0 lead. We will have to scratch that down as an E6. All right, Madison, number 11 now, stepping up the box, hitting in the 5th spot. She's got a runner at second in scoring position. And she's going to take a ball just below the knees there. And there's a strike called right above the knees there, bringing the count even. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And right back at the pitcher, though. Will second base get it in time, and that will be the 3rd out. But the damage has been done, and Dex IG does take the lead on an error. And goes into the 2nd inning, leading 1-0.
I
12 viewers on the stream. Thank you everybody for hopping on and watching this last game of the day. Your Dex IG 28-29 now undefeated through pool through 5 games. You are joining us now. If you're just now joining us, this is James Tyson, your commentator and host For Dex IG 2829, playing Enid Bruins here live at Darby, Kansas. Playing at the High Point Park. And this will be the last game of the day. And tomorrow we will head into bracket. Yes. Regardless if this is a win or loss for Dex IG, I do believe that they will finish in number 1 seed in their pool. We'll see how it goes. All right, we're heading into the top of the second inning. And I still have not changed that graphic on the bottom right-hand corner from the Big D Classic last tournament we played in. I really need to get that done and deleted from sideline before we go into bracket tomorrow. All right, your leadoff hitter for the Bruins is going to be number 10, hitting in the 4th spot. And we are back at the action, top of the second. Dex IG 2829 leading 1-0 over the Bruins. And that will be in the dirt, ball 1.
Your thing is so nasty.
And there's one down the pipe there, evening up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's going to be a foul ball. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's over there. He's looking for Logan.
And that's going to be shot to shortstop. Gigi's going to field it. And over to first base, and will make the throw, and that will be the first out of the half inning. Alrighty, number 9 now hitting in the 5 spot. She's got 1 out on her. And just on the outside edge there, and that will be ball 1. There's one that finds the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's going to be down in the dirt there, bringing the count 2 balls and 1 strike. And she's going to fire it over to Kendall at third base. The throw to first, and that will be the second out of the half inning. Alrighty, number 5 now hitting in the 6th spot. Excuse me, that's number 15. Hitting in the 6th spot. She got 2 outs on her, no runners on. And that's going to drop for a base hit over there in left field. And the Brewers have a base runner on.
74.
Alrighty, number 27 now hitting in the 7th spot for the Enid Bruins. Has a runner at first, 2 outs on her. And it's going to be high. There goes the throw. And they got her at second base on the attempted steal. And we're going to mark Gigi Martinez for that highlight. And the Bruins go down in 1, 2, 3 fashion.
Everybody here. Everybody here.
And that will do it. No runs, 1 hit. None left on base, no errors. All right.
0, 0, 0.
0, 0, 0, 0. I like looking at goose eggs.
Is this theirs or this?
It's the fields, because there's 1 on each field.
Tells how much for the games.
Yeah, that's the big clock.
Two more, catcher.
Kind of sucks we don't get our spot, huh? Oh, well, we got it 5 out of 6 games. What are you going to do, huh? That's why we always bring the table and chair. You never know.
Are they just sitting there or doing games?
Just sitting there. They're just chilling. I guess they didn't bring chairs. But that's okay. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Dex IG 28-29 leading 1-0 over the Enid Bruins. Your leadoff hitter is going to be number 17, Sophia. And a big swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's going to be high and tight there for ball 1, bringing the count 1-1 now. 20 pitches now for number 5 out there for the Bruins. And that's a strike called on the outside edge there, bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be just outside there, even up the count, 2-2. And that's going to be inside there, bringing the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch for number 17, Sophia. And a big swing and a miss, and she will be set down for the first out. All right, number 7, Reagan now stepping up in the box. She's got 1 out on her. And it's going to be a little high for ball 1.
What you got there, buddy? Daddy got another bag.
And that'll be high for ball 2. Reagan ahead in the count now, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
18 viewers on the stream right now. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on and enjoying the show for us. We appreciate the support, the love, the likes, the hearts, the hugs. And she's going to get 1 over the pitcher there. Shortstop's going to bubble a little bit. Will she get there in time? And she will be out. Good recovery from the shortstop over there. And she's stuck with the play. 2 outs now on Dex IG. And number 16, Fallon, will be your next hitter, hitting in the 8th spot. And she's going to take a hard hit over in the left elbow. And I'm sure we'll get a courtesy runner for our pitcher. And we'll see how she does. And if she's able to come back and pitch for the rest of the game. That was a hard hit. I'd bet $20 she buys an elbow guard. That's why Cozy wears an elbow guard. It only took her twice. All right, Reagan will come in and pitch run, for Fallon over at first base. Number 30, Graceland now coming up in the box. She's got a runner at first. 2 outs on her. And that's going to be a foul ball down the left side. Strike 1.
Oh, you're all right. Tough it up. Hey, Bubbo. 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 Hey, Bubbo, look. Bubbo. Bubbo. You're tougher than that.
And that'll be down inside. Reagan's going to try to take for the stolen base, and she will have the stolen base. One ball and 1 strike on Graceland. Runner at second now in scoring position. And it's going to be high outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now. And she's going to be a little ahead of that one and foul it off to the left side, bringing the count even, 2-2.
Come on, G. Come on, babe. Wait on it.
And she's going to foul it off again, staying alive, and she will see at least one more pitch.
Let's go, G. Daddy, come on, G. Oh, I gotta rate yours now?
And that's going to be high for ball 3, bringing a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. And here comes the payoff pitch. And that's going to be strike 3 called at the knees. And that will do it. Good pitch to hit there. And we will roll into the top of the third. Dex IG 28-29 with a slim lead.
I made a nerd.
1-0. Looks like Fallon is coming back out to continue pitching. It was her glove arm that got hit and not her throwing arm, so she should be good. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base.
That's like her first strikeout, like 4 times. It's like her first strikeout.
Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the top of the third inning. Number 27 will come back out. She will be your leadoff hitter, hitting in the 7th spot.
Hey, what you? Hey, I saw you.
Hey.
Go, Lauren, get started. Let's go. Come on. What is that?
And here we go. Right down the pipe there. Good pitch. Foul ball to the right side. Strike one. And that's going to be high outside, bringing the count 1-1. Right down the pipe there. Cozy's going to field that one. She'll get to it. Little toss over to first. Oh, no. Graceland drops the ball. And number 27 will reach on error. I'm going to scratch that down as the E3. Alrighty, number 14 hitting the 8 spot. She got a runner at first. No outs. And she's going to pop her up there. Number 27 calling for it. And she will get the out there. All right, number 17 hitting in the 9th spot. Got one out on her. Runner still at first. And that'll be high for ball one. Throw down to first, and the runner gets back safely. 34. Showing bunt. That's going to get past Madison there, and that will advance the runner from first to second. Two balls and no strikes. Runner in scoring position over at second base now. And that's right back to Fallon. Is she going to recover? Throw to first, a high ball. And her foot came off the bag. And she will be safe. And she's going to be reached on an error. Unfortunately, we're going to have to scratch that down as an E1. 2 errors now in the inning. Runners on the corners. 25 pitches for Fallon. Number 35 coming up in the box, hitting in the 10th spot for the Bruins. Got runners at the corners with only 1 out. And that'll be in the dirt. That's going to get past Madison, but that will only advance the runner from first to second. Runner at third stays put. On the pass ball. And that's going to be a foul ball to the right side, strike one. One ball, 1 strike is the count. Runners at second, third in scoring position, 1 out. And that's going to be a little high for ball 2. And it's going to be in the dirt there. That does stay in front of Madison. That brings the count now to 3 balls and 1 strike. And there one that finds the zone there, bringing the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 30 pitches now for Fallon, number 16 out there for Dex IG. And here comes the payoff pitch. And she foul tips it there. Stays alive to see another pitch. she's going to get a piece of that one. Foul it off. Seventh pitch at this at bat. Number 35 battling out there. And she will get the walk and load the bases. And we will get a mound visit from the coach.
I'm not an animal. You think I'm an animal? Are you an animal? Well, you like touch your dog?
Alrighty, number 2 now hitting in the 11th spot, bottom of the order for the Bruins. She's got the bases loaded with only 1 out. Force has to be at home.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
And swinging a miss, strike 1.
Gabby, she can bark. You must be
And that's going to be in the dirt, bringing the count 1 ball and 1 strike. 35 pitches now for fouling out there for Dex IG. If you like keeping up with that kind of thing.
Here, can I draw something?
And that's going to be a strike called. High up in the zone, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And just on the outside top right hand corner, that'll be ball 2, bringing the count even 2-2. And that's down in the dirt there, full count. Fouling at risk at walking a run in. Tying run is at third base. And that's going to be the free walk there, and that will tie the ball game. All right, we will rotate to the top of the order for the Bruins. Number 5 now stepping into the box. She's 0 for 1. She grounded out her first time up. And she's going to take a ball on the outside. All righty. And the umpire, Bob Ross, is the home plate. We're all nice and clean. 1 ball, no strikes, bases loaded, 1 out. And that's in the dirt there for ball 2. And it's going to be on the outside, 3 balls in a row now. Throw down to third, runner gets back, she's safe. 3 balls and no strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out. And she fires, and a double play by Kendall, and that ends the inning right there. Great play by Kendall, heads up. And she gets out of trouble there with the help of Kendall. And we will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, tied 1-1.
Doing a good job, James. Doing a great job. Get the Red Bull.
Alrighty, we'll head to the bottom of the third inning. Your leadoff hitter is going to be number 13, hitting in the 10th spot. And it looks like number 10, Jillian's back in the lineup. And then we will rotate to the top of the order with number 27, Cosette. "15 viewers on the stream at the time of my viewing." I know the stream has a delay in it because I look at the stream now and I'm seeing a 0 to 1. So, oh, here we go. Stream is advancing ahead, keeps popping ahead, but there is a delay. Alrighty, here we go. Bottom of the third inning. Number 13, Juliana, stepping up to the box. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the third. Juliana stepping in the box. Showing bunt. Pulling back. She will take a ball down low.
What the hell? That's something you were doing.
And there's a strike down the middle, even up the count, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And she's going to pop it up out of play over here. Foul ball, strike 2. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Juliana.
One ball, two strikes.
And she's going to find the gap out there. That's going to drop for a base hit. And they're going to hold her at first for a leadoff single. Alrighty, number 10, Jillian back in the lineup. She's got a runner at first with no outs. Jillian showing bunt. And here comes Juliana, and she will be safe on the stolen base. 1 ball and no strike. Runner in scoring position now at second. 40 pitches now in the game for number 5 out there. And there's a strike called at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go, John.
One ball, one strike.
And that will be down in the dirt there. And that's going to be hit by a pitch there. And Jillian will reach on base. Alrighty, we will wrap up to the top of the order. Number 27, Cosette, 1 for 1 in the game. Big lick of the bat. She's got runners at first and second, no outs. And it's going to be high for ball one. And we will get an equipment bag out there, a little rosin bag for the pitcher. Hands might be getting a little sweaty. All right, Cozy back up in the box. And she's going to foul it off to the left side, out of play. Strike one.
One strike.
And it's going to be high for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's count now on number 27. Runners at first and second, no outs. And it's going to be in the dirt there for ball 3. Cozy ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. And she's going to pop it up, and that will drop in no man's land. And she will be safe at first. And they're going to call Juliana out at third. And Cozy will reach on a fielder's choice there. Didn't get the tag, but that's the call. All right, Gigi Martinez now hitting in the second spot. 0 for 1 in the game thus far, grounded out her first time up. And she's gonna blast one out to center field there. Here comes Jillian around third. He's gonna send her. Here comes the throw. Oh no. All right, so I thought Jillian was coming home. She was hidden behind the umpire. I couldn't see. I'm kind of sitting over to the side there. All righty, here we go now. Kendall, number 1, sitting in the box. She only got 1 out. Bases loaded for Deckside G, 28-29. Great opportunity here. Let's see if they can get some bats on the ball. Followed up by number 28. Kendall, 0 for 1 in the game thus far. Struck out in the first inning. She needs to be the difference here. And she's going to foul one back out of play. Strike one. 50 pitches now for number 5 out there for the Bruins.
Sorry. It's just usually you. I apologize.
You should go get a napkin and wipe all that up. But you should.
And it's going to be outside for ball 1. Bringing the count even, 1 ball and 1 strike.
If I gave you this, wipe it up, would you wipe it up?
And she's going to put a weeper over there to shortstop. She's going to take the for sure out, but she will get the RBI from third. And they take the lead 2-1. All right, number 28, Kaylee. She reached on error her last time up. She's got 2 outs on her. Runners at second and third in scoring position. And a big, mighty swing and a miss. Strike 1. And it's going to be outside there. Trying to get Cozy in a pickle there. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kaylee now. Runners in scoring position at second and third. 2 outs on her, but she don't care.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's tight inside for ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. And right at shortstop, and that will be the 3rd out of the half inning. But the damage has been done, and Dex IG does manage to get another run across. On 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 left on. And we will head into the top of the 4th inning. Dex IG 28-29 leading 2-1. Let's look at the time here. We got started just about on time. And we're looking at probably around 17 minutes, give or take. This might be the last inning of the game. Alrighty, heading to the top of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Dex IG 28-29 leading 2-1 over the Enid Bruins. Number 22 hitting in the 2nd spot is your leadoff hitter. She's 0 for 1 in the day. She grounded out her first time up back in the 1st inning. And she's going to take a shot to 3rd base over to 1st, and that will be the 1st out of the half inning. Kendall pretty solid over there at 3rd base. All right, number 1 hitting in the 3rd spot for the Bruins coming up. Got 1 out on her. She's 0 for 1 in the game thus far. She struck out her first time back in the 1st inning. And she's going to pop it up way up high. That needs to be caught. And that's going to be dropped. So we're going to drop her down for a single over there in center field. Catch wasn't made. And she advances to 2nd on the throw to 1st. Error. Alrighty, number 10 now hitting in the 4th spot for the Bruins. Taking the ball down low. She's 0 for 1 in the game thus far. Grounded out her last time up. And she's going to take a shot over to shortstop. Out is made over there. And the runner moves to 3rd. All right, number 9 now in the 5th spot. She's 0 for 1. Grounded out her last time up. She got 2 outs on her. Runner in scoring position over at 3rd, representing the tying run. And there's a base hit out to center field, and that will tie the game. And the score is now 2-2. All right, number 15 coming up the box. She is 1 for 1. She had a single out to left field last time up. She's got a runner at 1st, the go-ahead. 2 outs on her. And that's going to be down in the dirt, getting away from the catcher, and that will advance the runner from 1st to 2nd.
47.
Go ahead run now in scoring position at second base. And he's going to call a strike right there at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a swinging foul ball. Strike 2. 50 pitches now for Fallon out there. Number 16 for Dex IG. Number 15 settling back in the box. She's got 1 ball, 2 strikes on her. The go-ahead run at second. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will do it. Damage has been done, though, and the Bruins does score another run to tie the ball game. And we will go into the bottom of the 4th. Time is of the essence. And the score is tied 2-2. And we will head into the middle of the order for Dex IG. Your leadoff hitter is going to be number 11, Madison, followed up by number 17, Sophia, followed up by number 7, Reagan.
Carter, come here. Here's what my proposal was. Nah, you're turning that down? That's crazy. Two more, catcher.
I thought we should make a fun game and just throw the whole back up to the bubble team.
Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 4th inning, tie ball game 2-2. Number 11, Madison, your leadoff hitter. She's 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out her first time up. And taking a ball way inside there. Good take. And she's going to fire one over to second base. That's going to be a little bobble. Will she get the play done in time? No, she doesn't. And Madison will be safe on the error. Alrighty, number 17, Sophia stepping up at the box. She's 0 for 1. She struck out back in the 2nd inning. Got a runner at first, the go-ahead with no outs. And she's going to take a ball high on the outside. And she's going to rip one out to center field. That's going to get past the center field and roll all the way to the fence. Here comes Madison. He is not waving her around. And she will be safe at third, and Sophia will be in with a stand-up double. Alrighty, Reagan now, number 7, stepping up in the box. She's 0 for 1 in the game. She grounded out her last time up. All 3 batters that we've seen have been 0 for 1. They've come out and been clutch here in this inning. Reagan, no outs on her. Got runners in scoring position at second and third. Go-ahead run is at third. Reagan settles in. And takes the ball high, tight inside there. And there's a strike called right down the pipe there. Good pitch to hit. 1 ball and 1 strikes to count now. Reagan showing bunt, lays down a beautiful bunt. Here comes Madison. Touch the base, Madison, touch the base. You sure? Okay, we're going to wait for the discussion here. We know that Madison was safe at home. Yeah, I think she did tag it. Madison was safe. What are they talking about at third? First? Okay. So Madison did come at home on safe. We're getting a discussion over at first base. And she will be safe at first. And she reaches on the bunt. Good bunt by Reagan there. And XIG takes the lead 3-2. All right, number 16, Fallon now coming up to the box. She's got hit by a pitch her last time up back in the 2nd inning. She got no outs on her. Runners on the corners at 1 and 3rd. And that's a strike down the middle. And Reagan will take second stolen base with no throwdown. No balls and 1 strike now on Fallon. Showing bunt, lays down a beautiful bunt there. They're going to throw to first. Here comes Sophia. Oh, she drops the ball. And here comes Reagan. And that's 2 runs. Fallon reaches on error, scores both runs, and ends up on second. And we'll scratch that down as an E3. And XIG 28-29 taking a commanding lead now, 5-2. Number 30, Graceland now coming up the box. She's 0 for 1. Got a runner in scoring position at second. She struck out her last time up in the 2nd inning. And she's going to put a little dribbler over to third base. Going to throw the first for the 4 short out, but that will move Fallon over to third base. And 1 out now on XIG. Number 13, Juliana now coming up in the box. She is 1 for 1. Had a single up in the last time up in the 3rd inning. Got a runner over in scoring position at 3rd with only 1 out. And she's going to take a ball high. Did he just call strike? Did he call strike on that? Okay, thank you. I heard Misty over there. Oh, she lays down a beautiful bunt. That's going to go all the way. And she'll be safe. And Fallon will be safe at home. Great play. And they increase their lead 6-2. Beautiful bunt laid down by Juliana. All right, Jillian now coming up in the box. She is 1 for 1. Singled her last time up. Got a runner over at first. And she's going to take a ball inside. Carlos, the coach, starting to lay down the small ball. Catching the defense of the Bruins off guard. Only 1 out. And she's going to put Wadrillo over there to second base. Got to make the play over at first, but Juliana will be safe at second. All right, we will rotate to the top of the order. Number 27, Cosette. 2 for 2 in the game thus far. Singled both times. First time on a single, second time on a fielder's choice. Got a runner at second. And she's going to try to act like she put a little drag bunt down there, and that will be called strike. Strike 1. 2 outs on her. Runner at second. And nice little drag bunt there. That's going to be fielded. And she will be out at first. Too bad we don't have instant replay on that one, because that was a close call. But she will be out at first. Damage has been done. Deck side G 2829 does score 4 runs on that. 4 across. 4 runs on 3 hits. 2 errors committed by the Bruins. 1 left on base.
What?
That's a one warning. That's one warning. Right there.
And it looks like we will have another inning going into the 5th inning.
Number 1 coming in to pitch. All right.
And we will have a pitch and change. What the heck? Okay.
What's the story on the back licking?
On the,
Where did that come from?
the what?
Back licking.
That's all her. She just started doing it.
She just did it.
Yeah, she did it like 3 or 4 tournaments ago, and then
I remember the first time she did it.
yeah, we were just like, what the, you know?
Well, you know, I could see doing that, and then the team that's never seen it, they're going, what the?
Yeah.
And they're kind of startled. Next thing you know,
She gets a lot of pitchers smirking and looking
Yeah,
like, oh, what is that all about? And that's the whole point of her doing it, is to get in their head in any way possible. And sometimes it works. I mean, you know, it's funny. I love it. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, going into the top of the 5th. Dex IG leading 6-2 over the Bruins. Your next batter for the Bruins, number 27, hitting in the 7th spot. And she's going to hit that one foul to the right side, strike 1. So we will see at least 1 more inning. Time is going to be expiring here pretty soon in a couple minutes. And that'll be inside for ball 1. So with the time expiring, this could be the Bruins' last shot at getting back into the game. And she's going to foul it over to the right side there, strike 2.
And then she landed in a mermaid pose.
Number 27 behind the count. She reached on error her last time up back in the 3rd inning. And a high ball there, bringing the count even, 2-2. And that's just going to miss the zone there, bringing the count full, 3-2. Here's full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes, payoff pitch coming. And she's going to foul her up out of play over into the other field behind us. And she will stay alive to see at least 1 more pitch. And that's going to be over to second base. Cozy's going to field a turnaround. And it's going to be dropped. Not 100% accurate on the throw, but she will reach on an error. Alrighty, number 14 hitting in the 8th spot for the Bruins coming up. She's got a runner on, no outs. She is 0 for 1 in the game thus far. Popped out her last time up. You hear the beeping. That is the official time called. Kendall going to throw to first and get the first out. We will finish the inning.
Time has expired. We'll finish the inning.
My runner does move from first to second. And the Bruins down to their last 2 outs now. Runner at second scoring position. Number 17 up in the blocks. She is reached on error her last time up. And a wild pitch will get away. And that will advance the runner from second to third. Ball 1 on number 17. And that's going to be high for ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike. Runner at third in scoring position. 1 out. And that's going to be down low in the dirt. That's going to take a good hop off the backstop and keep the runner at third base. Number 17 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. It's definitely no time to get loose here. And she will draw the free walk. Alrighty, number 35 now coming up and hitting in the 10th spot. She's got runners on the corners with 1 out. She represents the tying run at the home plate. No, she doesn't. Excuse me. And a check swing there. Did she go? And there's no question on it, so it'll go down as a ball. Runner will advance from first to second on a stolen base. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's one at the knees there, bringing the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners in scoring position at second and third. 1 out. And that's going to be a little too far inside there. 2 balls and 1 strike. And that's going to get away from the catcher. 3 balls and 1 strike. It's a count now on number 35 ahead in the count. Got runners at second and third with 1 out. Dex IG doesn't want to give this away here. Kendall's going to have to find a zone on this pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2, bringing the count full. And here's the payoff pitch on the full count. And that'll be inside, and she loads the bases. And coach is coming out. Number 2 will be the next batter. She's walked on her last time up back in the 3rd inning. And we will have a pitch and change. Number 16 will come back in for number 1, Kendall.
I wish you had your booth, buddy.
You and me both.
Anyone in this place deserves it. It's you.
That's right.
100%.
Alrighty, Fallon will come back in. And she has the bases loaded with the tying run at the plate. Got 1 out. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for all the marbles. 2 out, 1 out. Bases are loaded. Tying run at home plate. And that's going to be outside, ball one. And swing and a miss, strike one on a low ball there. And there's a strike called down the pipe there, bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it's going to be a high flyer there, bringing in 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, strike 3 on the changeup. 2 outs now. We will rotate to the top of the order for the Bruins. Number 5 coming up at the box. She's 0 for 2, grounded out and lined out. 2 outs now. Full loaded bases. And a strike 1 called. Bruins down to the last 2 strikes now. And that'll be in the dirt, getting away from foul. And the runner will come in and she will be safe. All runners will advance on the wild pitch. And they cut the lead in half, 6-3. 1 ball and 1 strike now on number 5. Runners at second and third. And that's going to be called just low outside, ball 2. Tying run is at the plate with number 5.
I like it.
Score is 6-3 now.
It's called a fib.
And she's going to pop it up out of play behind us. Strike 2, bringing the count 2-2. Enid Bruins now down to their final strike. And it's going to be in the dirt there. Ball 3, bringing the count full, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Bruins down to the last strike. Here comes the payoff pitch. And she will get a free walk out of it. And the tying run is at first base now. Number 22 in the box now. She's 0-2. Grounded out both times. Got the bases loaded. Fresh set of strikes for the Bruins. And they get it out at second. Good play by Cozy to get the recovery there. And that will do it. There's nothing to talk about. She got her out a second. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the ball game. And your Dex IG 28-29 goes undefeated in pool. I appreciate you joining us for these intense moments. Last 2 games were nail biters. We will see where we land in bracket tomorrow. We will let you know. Stay tuned to your social media and keep tabs on us. For tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we will head into single elimination bracket. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We appreciate you tagging along with us for the last 2 days in pool. And we will be gone. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you.